All right, all right. Welcome back. This is New Stripe City, a YouTube channel for diehard Bengals fans. I'm your host, Ace Boogie. We're doing another segment of Cut the Tape On. You guys already know I'm here with my co-host, the coach. Coach, what's good?
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
So it's been a while since we've done one of these, but we wanted to do something special. We definitely wanted to bring it back. And with the Bengals being in a position where they're pretty much looking at the draft right now, we decided to do that from the cut the tape on aspect. So what we'll be doing is going through and viewing Patrick Surtain, the second or junior, however you want to refer to him as. He is a cornerback out of Alabama. He's one of the top prospects apparently in this draft. I think if you look, he's like a top 10 to top 15 pick. The Bengals are entering a season where they have an unknown at the cornerback position with William Jackson III going into free agency. If he isn't retained, they still have a chance to retain him. You also have Mackenzie Alexander that's going to be a free agent. So there's a lot of holes there at the cornerback position. And so what we're going to do is look at all of these prospects, break them down, look at the film, and me and Coach are going to give our analysis or our opinion on what's going on. So we're going to start first with Patrick Surtain against Florida. This is 2020, and we got the coach's film here. So we're going to get this thing started.
What's his number, 28?
Number 2.
Number 2.
So this should be him over here on the outside. They're not really going to his way is one thing that I kind of noticed at first. So it's going to show him he's actually up here. If you guys can see that on the screen, that's Surtain right there. So it looks like he's in a bit of a zone there. It looks like that was like cover 2. Looks like he had a flat there.
Yeah, looked like it was cover 2.
He's a little deep out here. Looks like he's still on the outside. I haven't seen him line up in the slot yet to plead like the nickelback or the slot corner. Looks like a little bit of a zone there as well. Yeah, cover 3, it looks like.
Yeah, the cover 3 or quarters.
All right. And for those watching, that was the tight end out of Florida right there. So it looks like he was able to hold his own there against Pitts. Pitts is trying to make a move off of him, but he plays that boundary pretty well.
Pitts tried to make a spectacular catch.
Looks like some man coverage there. So he did come up and jam the receiver, and woo, that corner on the other side got cooked.
All right. Let's see.
Here he is, recognizes it, starts to move. All right, he's looking. That's some man coverage. Realizes that it's that the receiver is blocking, and obviously, since Alabama is pretty stacked at that position on the front 7, he didn't really have to help out there.
That other corner just getting toasted.
He played some off man there, was looking back at the corner. Looks like he's looking. There's Pitts right there. Pitts makes a – did he make that catch?
Yeah, it looked like
Let's take a look at this angle. Yep, looks like Pitts was able to make the catch on that one. Little off man here on the boundary. Ooh, he kind of got with the double move, but he realized that it wasn't coming his way.
That was him?
He's over here to the left-hand side.
Yeah, I was about to say that one him that the ball got caught on. Okay.
He's at the line, didn't jam him.
Taking it.
And I mean, I think when you're looking at for like a top 5 corner to take one in the top 5, you're looking for a guy that's a shutdown guy that's got some athletic ability, may even have some size on him. Like something that I think about is really like Jalen Ramsey, and it's easy to say that now, but Jalen Ramsey was an athlete and he did a lot of things as a corner, and that's generally what you kind of want to see. I mean, you even look at Jeffrey Okudah from Ohio State, you're kind of looking for a guy that can do a lot of things at the position as a corner. He's got to be smart. He's got to be able to shut guys down. You know, that's what
it has to have field awareness too. Like,
exactly,
especially at top 5. Like, because Okudah not even that tall. Okudah like 5'11".
Right. Well, generally your corners are going to be short, like you said.
But Surtain is what, 6'2"?
Yes, he is. Yeah. He is a larger corner here. So as you can see, he can match up with guys like Kyle Pitts down there. He kind of matched up with Pitts there. So that's something that he can do. Doesn't look like he moves any side of the field. It looks like he's used to staying in that position.
So what do you think? Do you think we should take him at 5?
I have to see the rest of his film. Like right now, as of now, we're just looking at these couple of plays right here. One thing that I'm seeing from him is that, and I don't know if it's the play calls, like the choice of plays that they're showing on this film or what, but it doesn't seem like he's a guy that's super physical, which, you know, isn't that the norm for corners, but you don't want a guy that's afraid to like tackle someone, especially in the AFC North.
Yeah, 100% correct. My thing is though, like they not throwing to his side for a reason though.
Right, exactly. See, that's showing right there. They got Pitts right there on him. He gets some help over the top a little bit on Pitts, but like you said, they aren't throwing to his side. That's always a good sign of a good corner there.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at this. All right,
that wasn't even on him.
Yeah, he forced it. Looks like. Well, it looks like he thought that he did, but dude may have been down.
Get a little physical right there, though.
I see. You said he tried to get physical.
Yeah, he tried to knife in on the run play right here. If that's him, that looked like that's him right there.
This is him out here.
Oh, that's him right there. Okay, I thought he was the inside guy.
So before it goes off, it's supposed to like indicate indicate him. So that's him right here. He's moving back. Looks like he's in the zone right there.
Yeah, they ain't even going to his side, bro.
At all. Flip sides over here.
Yeah, they keep going the other way, bro. I mean, that says a lot, but at the same time in the NFL, they're gonna go after you regardless.
So this time, prove yourself. It looks like he wasn't fully on the boundary. He was lined up, it looks like, at the nickel corner position.
He right there at the top screen right there.
Yeah. But like you said, that's just the ultimate respect right there that people want to throw to your side. Good technique there. Doesn't bite on the double move. Puts him there. Oh, but dude still made it. Ooh, that was just.
Let's see. Honestly,
he was in position. I'm wondering if we can try to slow this down. Here we go. I got you.
You got to be a special type of athlete to play corner at 6'4" and be NFL elite.
Yeah, you have to have fluid hips. You have to be able to do all of that. So he,
Malstein, is that Pitts? Is that Pitts?
Nah, that's not Pitts.
Ooh, yeah, you can't do it.
Couldn't adjust. At that point he got cooked. He got cooked on that one. So, at first in this game, looked like a guy that they kind of shied away from. But he definitely got cooked on that play. All right, let's see. This looks like he's in zone. The safety should be over the top there. All right, looks like it's not going their way. So, solid right there. Let me put it back to normal speed. All right, woo. I don't know, man. It looks like I'm just looking at that, and even though the ball didn't go to his side, right? Like the way that receiver came off of the ball, it looked like he didn't judge that well. Like right here. See this? Boop. Like if that corner wouldn't have been running, if that route didn't go back to the outside.
Was that him? That wasn't him though.
That was him. Hold on.
That looked like that's his number 3.
Hold on. Let's see. I felt like he was lucky that it didn't go over to that side. It didn't go to his side, but
yeah.
Hold on. All right. So it looks like he's got a deep zone back here. Ball goes all the way over here. All right, that's him over here. Sees it's a run play. All right, plays over. So he's on the outside up here. They got a stack receivers kind of thing going on. Who does he go with? They do the cross. He does what he's supposed to do. He goes with the right person. So he didn't get confused there, which is key because they like to do a lot of pick plays and stuff like that. Looked like he had a zone coverage there. Comes up. All right, they picked it up. Looks like they forced a fumble on that play.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he sticks with the right guy, so he does have some good intelligence over there. Oh, they took Pitts to the other side. That was Pitts over there. 3rd and 17. At this point, you just don't want to give up a first down. Yeah, see, I'm not saying, okay, this is key.
Inside.
Inside playing a nickel. They haven't really played him that much there. I think he's probably had about 2 snaps. But generally, when you pick a corner, and I mean, it doesn't have to be that, but these are things that we've seen with like a Marlon Humphrey. You want a guy that can play outside, inside. He doesn't have to play inside. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, they really want a top 5 corner to play on the outside, but it just adds to your repertoire if you can play both. Like Marlon Humphrey, the Ravens are able to use him on the outside and inside, and that works because you got a lot of receivers that can move around. So like AJ Green, I think in 2018, we put him in the slot a lot. Those are examples of how guys can kind of move around. So let's see him on the inside. All right, that was some decent coverage. From him.
Brandon Browner was a special athlete, but once he got hurt and lost his speed, it pretty much was obsolete in the NFL.
Right. I mean, he moves pretty good for somebody that size. I would definitely say he doesn't.
I was just speaking in reference to a guy he was talking about at 6'4" that plays in South Carolina.
No, I was just speaking in general. I was just gonna say, like, just an observation that I'm making from him. He doesn't look stiff. Yeah, he doesn't look like he's uncomfortable.
Well,
he looks like
his father played in the league, so I'm pretty sure he knows how to, maneuver, move his hips, done the right drills to get himself ready for that type of thing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You just want to know, does he have the field awareness? Did he pick up the X's and O's? Whatnot.
Right. And so, like Coach is saying, he's going to be – technically he has an advantage, right? Because his dad has been teaching him proper technique probably since he's been a kid. His dad was a, all-pro corner twice, 3-time Pro Bowler. It kind of baffled my mind that a lot of people, when I was looking up his son, weren't aware of who Patrick Surtain was. I'm like, how do you not remember him?
They not real football fans, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, he wasn't some average Joe. Like his dad wasn't average. All right, bet. But we'll keep it going here. Let's see. All right, so Surtain is out there. Okay, he's moving into the nickel here a little bit. Looks like he realizes that it's a run, so that's another sign of a high IQ there. He's on the outside. All right, he's looking for the slant there, which is smart because generally when you get into the red zone, a lot of receivers kind of run that quick slant, and you gotta be looking for it. Oh wow. All right, so Surtain's out here on the left. He's moving back. See, me, I probably would have stopped and came up once I saw the receiver do that. But, I mean, this guy is a beast, so he probably knew someone wasn't there. I like that jam, so he's not worried about getting physical. He's looking at the quarterback right there. It takes a special type of corner to be able to do that because sometimes if you get caught looking at the quarterback, that can be detrimental to you.
And that's what happened to Clemson safety versus Ohio State. He got caught looking. Olave came right over the top post, right to the end zone.
Right, because I know one time, just when I was looking at the quarterback one time, we were playing, it was the Indian Hill scrimmage stuff, and we were going against Mike Scherpenberg. And your coach always, well, I'm not going to say every coach, but my coach in particular, my corner coach, he said, never look in the backfield. But as a corner, you want to get interceptions, right? So if you can get some kind of advantage of where the quarterback's going, you're going to try to get it. It happened that I looked at the quarterback, right? Mike Scherpenberg looked at me dead in my eyes, gave me a pump fake. I bet on the pump fake. Receiver wide open, like he just ends up bombing it, and that's why it's deadly. Like you can do it if you're good enough to do it, which obviously this guy being the guy that he is at Alabama, being worthy of a top 10 pick, he probably can do that. A lot of guys with high IQs can do that. They watch film, they kind of know certain things that guys are gonna do. If they see looks and stuff like that, they have a good idea. But he's definitely looking right at the quarterback a lot. It's almost like he knows what's going on. All right, here we go. Turns his hips, realizes that it's not. And sometimes wide receivers sell to you that it's not coming to them. So it seems like he's picking up things from like the body language for him to know. The other side, whoever that other corner is getting killed over there.
8. So
he sees it's a run, knows that he's too far away from the play. All right, here he is. See, I'm not seeing him be that physical.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing a guy that's super physical. Like,
right. especially at 6'2", you ain't trying to stick your nose in there. Like, look at that.
He just
kind of watched him run in for the touchdown. Like, what? Yeah, all right. Yo, you be sitting on the bench playing with me.
Right. So I think it's a lot of finesse to his game. This is just one game, but so far I'm seeing like a finesse corner, and that's not bad. But when you hit that boundary and it's someone like Derrick Henry or it's Nick Chubb, you're not expecting that guy to make the tackle.
I don't have a problem with a finesse corner if he making interceptions.
Right.
If he ain't making interceptions, then I don't need you on the field. I need turnovers if you're gonna be finesse.
If he's gonna, like Coach is saying, if you're shutting or if you're getting interceptions or you're shutting that half or that side of the field down as a finesse corner, I can live with that because Deion wasn't a great tackler either. He's one of the greatest. That was a great pass break up there.
But Deion that's a misconception, bro. Deion to stick his nose in there, man. He ain't doing it at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he lazy to the play on the runs. And I've seen Deion not play around with somebody like, nah, bro, you're not about to get outside.
Right. But yeah, so far, I mean, looks like he definitely has a high IQ. He definitely doesn't seem stiff, so he seems like he moves pretty good for that size. Yeah. He can match up with all kind of size of receivers, so that's pretty cool in the league because he can match up with tight ends that get used like receivers in the league as well. But the only thing, like I said, I'm not sure about the lack of physicality.
My thing is, I wish somebody would throw more to him.
Right,
but it just don't have it. You just don't see it.
Now he did get caught slipping early in the game for that touchdown, but we haven't really seen.
Yeah, but that was it. Was that Pitts? Yeah, we might as well just take Pitts, bro. Call it a day.
See, these are the type of, like, if you've played football before, and I'm not trying to hate on anybody who hasn't, but the degree of difficulty of something like this, when you're in double coverage, you got a corner right here, you got a safety.
Looking the opposite way of where the ball is going.
You're looking up and like you're tracking this at the same time. Like, it's all about timing.
The ball is going to the pylon. He's facing in towards the hashes, turns and makes the catch. Like that, you know how hard that is?
That's an NFL.
That's hard.
It's a league moves. Those are NFL league moves. Like, that's like, yeah. That's something that jumps off the chart or jumps off the film. Ooh.
Was that him again?
I think it was. Did he just try to one-hand that? Bro, he tried to one dog.
Yeah, bro.
Like, I don't think people understand how hard, like, that's not even with, so like if a regular receiver is in this situation, you're probably trying to one hand with the opposite hand. He went with this hand.
Right, his inside hand, not his outside hand.
Inside hand. And generally, like, as a corner, or you're pretty much watching their hands and you're trying to bat down. So he probably knows that they're trying to bat down the outside hand. So he throws off that corner and tries to go with the inside hand. And now this is becoming a Pitts breakdown.
Right.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, it's at the end of the game. They're not really going after him there.
Ooh, they just destroyed that quarterback.
Okay, so that was his film at Florida. So we're gonna get this next film pulled up. Is his film at Michigan. So we'll take a look at that and see what's going on here. What were your thoughts just from like that game in general? Because I usually don't like to let one game, be the end all be all. But from that game, what were your kind of takeaways from that one?
The thing is with him is it's like they don't throw the ball his way enough. So him not seeing a lot of action, just that it's hard to kind of judge that, from that one game. Like, I don't watch a lot of Alabama, so I don't know too much about him. I probably will here soon because it's about that time of the year where I start breaking down tape of players. Right. But like you said, if you're gonna be a finesse corner, you gotta get some interceptions, though, man. You gotta get some turnovers, especially in the NFL and playing in the AFC North. Like, you play against Jarvis Landry, he gonna bully you. You know what I'm saying? Right. Playing like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like in the AFC North, you got to be physical. I'm not saying he's not physical. I just didn't see it in that game.
I don't see. Yeah, I don't see it on the
now, if it
game.
Continues in the other games, then I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, he's not that physical. So I mean, there's all kind of things that could have been going on that we don't know about. Like maybe, and I'm just shooting him some bail here. Maybe he's like dealing with an injury or something like that, shoulder injury, leg injury, and he doesn't want to get tangled up. But we'll see. But that stuck out to me. But sometimes that can be a good thing, like you said earlier, Coach. Is like sometimes if they're not throwing to your side, it's for a reason.
Right.
We did see him like on one of those plays give up a touchdown. So just keep that in mind. So positives, I would say, is for me, he's very fluid. He's very athletic. He has a high NFL, well, not NFL, but he has a high IQ in terms of playing the position. He knows his technique. Obviously, his dad has coached him very well. And the only negatives, lack of physicality. He did show that he could be beat at certain points. So we'll have to see what happens here. Because technically, if you really want to be real, you could count it as he got scored on twice. Because Pitts, behind Pitts, trailing him, really that's on the safety, but he was still there. And then there was another one from the wide receiver earlier. So let's take a look here. This is even cleaner. Here he is right here down at the bottom. All right. Whoever is on that other side is getting cooked. They always go to that other corner. All right. It's a reverse. He sees it. Okay. All right. Maybe he just trusts his defender to make that play there. That other corner is goodness. All right. He's looking in at the quarterback. Look, he's looking at the quarterback. He sees it. All right. He watches the quarterback a lot. All right. He's up here at the line of scrimmage. All right. He doesn't have any fear. When you come up like this, you have no fear. You have absolutely no fear there. You must be confident. All right. Obviously, he saw that was a block. All right. Looking at the quarterback. All right. And maybe his dad taught him to do that because his dad, if I'm not mistaken, his dad used to get some interceptions too.
Yeah, his dad was definitely sit on them routes for sure.
All right. Perfect run. Like I'm going to be honest. And I mean, I'm just me. I'm not, cornerbacks coach or anything. But from what I was taught in high school, his technique is really good. All right. The only thing I will say is it seems to me whenever he knows the play isn't coming his way, he just stops.
Yeah.
He just stops. And like with the NFL, when you got guys like Tyreek Hill and stuff like that who may break the first tackle or something like that, he's got to be willing to be able to keep going and take that angle to kind of stop these guys like this right here.
He shot
away from contact there. He didn't even want anything to do with that.
He didn't want no smoke, man.
He didn't want any of that. All right, here he is. Good trail. He's in good position. You're not even trying to make a play. Like what? No. Uh-oh. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And this is versus Michigan too. So this is like
you gotta be coming in here to like, nah, man. He didn't want any of that. All right, here's what we're talking about.
Oh,
no.
Man,
see?
I don't want nothing to do.
That was not good. Like,
I don't want nothing to do with him, bro. I don't want nothing to do with him, bro.
He wanted none of that smoke. Ooh, goodness. All right. This is, as a cornerback, boom, you supposed to know. No. Oh, no. If that's Chubb, that's game over. Yeah, nah, man. As a corner, you gotta stop them on that boundary like that.
Look at this. He don't want no smoke.
He doesn't want it. I don't like that. He is not a physical corner when it comes to trying
bro.
to
you can't take him. You can't take him 5.
Did he go with the wrong person here? Let me know. Stop.
Let me see. Go back. Because
All right. Let me slow this down.
It's skipped.
Slow this down real quick. I got you. All right. So this is what I saw on this play. is trips receivers. So I'm assuming if they're,
he has whatever receiver that goes outside.
All right, so he has whatever receiver that goes outside. Let's take a look here. Somebody messed up.
No, he got the right. He with the right player.
Who's supposed to be having
the other dude went with the wrong player.
Okay, so that's not on him.
Yeah.
All right, he's outside here again. All right. Okay. Not bad. Kind of hesitates a little bit on that tackle there, right here. All right. Yep. Does what he's supposed to do there.
He don't want none of that. He don't want no. He ain't tackling no running back, bro.
Oh wow, that person got cooked. See, and see when that happens, I'm not trying to nitpick here.
I mean, this is a film breakdown, so
I'm not trying to nitpick here. But when you see this happen, all right, this guy's wide open. You see that, right? Why are you sitting right here?
Look, why
did you just stop?
And see,
why did you just stop? Like, yes, you have all of these guys here, but you're supposed to be like about right here.
See, this would make me feel like this. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the mental side of it, right? He probably feels he's going to the league. Yay, nay?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would think.
So it looked like at this point he's just like, I'm just ready to be out of here.
But this is
to the next level, and that's not a good thing.
This is the thing.
Yeah.
Look at this up here. This is 2019. This is not 2020. Yeah,
I know, but I'm saying though, my point is the point I'm trying to get at is that from a mental aspect, he didn't already check out of Alabama. What's to say he might not check out on us if we ain't doing well?
Nah, that's real. That's real. Appreciate the super chat here, Jocko Johnson. Appreciate that, bro. $5. What's up, H and Coach? As always, love the content. Appreciate that. Super chats are open. We appreciate that. Also, be sure to follow the coach on his Twitch channel. He's got a gaming channel, Delta Kilo 101. He's doing some great things over there. If you love Call of Duty, he's recently got me back on Call of Duty. We ran Warzone the other day. If you're interested in that content, please be sure to bang it there. He plays other games as well, but definitely be sure to check out his content there if you love video games like everyone does. So let me get back to it here. We've got him down here on the outside. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. So I was really watching him on that play. I wasn't really watching what else happened. So he comes off the line, looks like stops right there. Yeah, he's got some great coverage skills. I will say that. Like, rarely is he really out of position. Now, this is what I want to see. Come with a blitz here. Nah. See, like, the reason I'm worried about blitzing him is he's not a physical guy. So when he has to go around a tackle or something like right here, okay, he does that. Cool. This is where I'm worried about where he gets to, because if you can't even tackle a running back, or if you're scared to tackle a running back, what happens if that left tackle pancake?
Right. And was he blitzing on that play?
Yeah, he was blitzing on that play. He kind of stopped a bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You blitzing, get to the quarterback.
Facts. So we got him over here on the outside. I like this. His footwork is good. I like his finesse side of his game. I love it. I love his technique. This is what I don't love. This. What was that?
He was trying to hug him.
Looks like he was hugging air. Like, oh nope, I don't really want to be in there. Come on, man.
Yeah, the top of the screen, looking back at the quarterback again.
But it's just the only thing for me. I'm just not liking the lack of physicality, and I'm
not at 5. If we were at 12 or 15, I would take him, but not at 5.
And I mean, you don't have to be a big hitter as a corner anyway. Like, generally, you look for that in the safety, but that's sometimes a plus that he can land a hit on someone. I'm not seeing that.
Man, you got to tackle James Conner, Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt,
See, again,
J.K. Dobbins. You got Mark Ingram, Gus Edwards. Like, you going to have to tackle them, bro.
Right.
And if you
Lamar
miss
Jackson comes at you, what you going to do?
See, it's a good thing I'm not an NFL head coach because I'm telling you, be lazy trying to make that tackle. You ain't playing no more. Like, you going to the bench.
Oh, no.
Look at that.
Oh, no. See, he's got to work on his tackles. That's like a weakness for me that I'm seeing so far going off of his film. All right, here we go. Great. See, that's what makes me somewhat like him is when he does things like that. I don't like the tackling aspect. I love the coverage aspect though. So I think it's the play coming up after this one. That was one where all right, this is the one I believe.
Yeah, he at the top of the screen.
Let's slow it down. All right. Comes off here, immediately turns his hip, runs with them, is looking, finds the ball, puts his arm up. It can't get any better than that. It can't get any better than that. I love that.
Inside
love-hate relationship with this guy. I love his coverage, just don't like the lack of physicality.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now he's moving out here. All right, he's in the zone. He's waiting. He's looking. He's trying to scan the field. Okay. All right. I just want to see him, and it's hard to say because you're at Alabama with all these stars. You know that these guys are going to likely make the play, so I don't want to hold that against him.
No, I don't want to hear that. No,
you're not going to always be at Alabama. You're not going to always play around all of these guys that are amazing that you can just know are going to finish the play. That's my only. That's my only.
All right, I don't care how good you are. You won't play on my team doing that shit.
Facts. All right, doesn't want. Well, I mean, not anywhere close to him, but
especially on defense, I don't.
You see how that corner came up and hit? That's what we want to see. See, it's surprising to me that if he's a guy that they don't throw to, seeing what we've seen off of this film of him not being physical, I'm surprised that we don't see more runs to that side.
And that's what I'm thinking.
Like, yeah, I might not throw to his side, but I might run to his side. Like, just like sometimes you get guys that are great edge rushers that can pass rush, but they're not great run defenders. And sometimes people will run to their side. And so, like, I'm just saying from what I've seen, I would think that you would want to attack him on the boundary with runs. Okay. So he got to the backfield pretty fast on that one. All right, he's moving up. What does he see? He must see something here. All right. I didn't like how he reacted to that. It looks like he sees something. He moves back. All right, cool. All right.
I don't know, man. It seems like when receivers get physical with him, they out physical him though.
Yeah, see, that's the thing that I'm wondering, like,
look at that. Look at this. Look at this. He don't want none of that, bro. He
wants none of it. Oh, man. All right, nickel. All right, cool. Move up. Okay. I'll take that. All right, backpedal. Right angle. Man, his technique is flawless. Like, in coverage, his technique is flawless. All right. If you use your hands in the league, though, that's going to be a penalty after a certain amount of yards. All right, so split. He goes with this dude, grabs him a little bit. Ooh, perfect. That's what you want to see. You can't stop every play. But he did a great job on this play. So looks like they tried to use the screen, tried to throw him off, goes with the right person, plants, comes back, gets in front. Yep, that's exactly what you want to do. Minimal gain there. Couldn't have played it any better. All right, not coming to him, but still decent off-man coverage there. All right. There it is. This is what I want to see. No. I don't want to see that.
He came up and hugged. He gave him a hug first. I was like, oh, man, I haven't seen you in so long. I haven't seen you in so long, man.
He got kind of thrown off there. He got thrown off.
Nah, look, he got another chance. Look at this. Oh, get out of here. He hugging.
That's Derrick Henry.
Kumbaya on the field, bro.
That's Derrick Henry. That's a run over.
Bro, that's a touchdown.
Ooh, he's just lucky that wide receiver didn't catch that. Woo. He's still there to make the play. He just would have had to tackle him. Okay. Wow, he's pressed up very close.
Yeah, they playing single high.
Okay. They must have just figured it was a run. Yeah. See, the other thing is the defensive coordinator could be calling the coverage too. All right, that's not a press. Oh. He's not even looking back. He's not even looking back.
That's because they was in man coverage.
They ran the route, so I give him a break on that. All right, he points to somebody there.
Oh,
why is he staying back?
What? Wait a minute. That quarterback had a man wide open down the field, bro. Look at that number 14 right there, boy.
Bad play by that quarterback. All right, looks like he's on the tight end. He wants none of that. No parts. All right. Here we go. Stop. Can't hook that arm, though, in the lead. All right.
Bro, they just don't even throw his way, bro.
Oh, that's supposed to be interception. Hold on. What happened? Hold on.
Threw it to the crossing guy. He threw it to the guy crossing.
Yeah, he just hit him in stride. All right. Oh, wow.
Finally. He was out of position, though.
Yep, gets caught out of position. We rarely have seen him out of position, though. That's one thing I will say. He's rarely out of position.
Right.
He likes to play close. All right, a little bit of a jam. Not much, though. Like, if you're going to jam a receiver, you got to be physical. All right, goes with him.
Sack.
Oh.
Sack-a-lack.
All right, he's on the outside. Ooh. See, that's how you got to hit them like that so that they drop that ball. All right, looks like it's a trick kind of thing here. Catches it. He's there, though. That was great. That was great recovery by him on that play. I have to give it to him. I thought that was going to be kind of shaky. But guy goes in motion. Runs it, looks like a wheel route, catches it, boom. He took the right angle on that play. He's looking, doesn't want to smoke at all. Doesn't want it at all.
Oh, okay.
So guys can make a catch on him.
Yeah.
All right, here he goes again. He's giving up on the play. Okay. Oh. All right. Bad pass by the quarterback. Still solid coverage. Is moving back. He's thinking that they're going deep. He guessed right. Oh, interception. I don't know what that quarterback did on that play.
Did we fire our defensive coordinator?
No. Still got him. We got a new D-line coach who just got hired today.
It ain't gonna matter when you got a trash coordinator.
Is it gonna be a Hail Mary?
Oh, pick.
All right. Other thing I haven't seen. So from the Michigan game, I feel like we got our answer. He is not physical like that.
Yeah, he's not physical. He has great technique. Doesn't want to tackle. Has good cover skills. Field awareness is there, but lack of interest during the game if it's not coming his way.
Yeah, he definitely is not interested if it's not coming his way. So he's somebody that offense may lull to sleep and then catch him slipping.
Mm-hmm.
Since he's not. Go ahead.
And no, I was just saying that's just yeah.
All right, so this is LSU. This should be probably a lot of him versus Jamar Chase. You might see some Justin Jefferson in here. You might see some Joey B at the quarterback. So let's take a look at this one. I'm excited to see what he does against someone like that. All right. All right, nah, he wants none of Clyde Edwards-Helaire. All right, here we go. So they got to go at him this game. All right, he's on Moss out here on the outside. Burrow, I think, picked up that first down. He's in the nickel here. Okay. Uh-oh. Got beat on that play.
All right.
Got beat on that play. All right. They're still confident, though. Even though he's going against Chase, he's still confident. Ooh. Whew.
That was Justin Jefferson, though.
All right.
They didn't throw to his side yet, though. They still haven't thrown to his side.
They really haven't. They did one time.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, not repeatedly, though. Wade Phillips would be a great defensive coordinator, but Zach Taylor doesn't want anybody who has more respect than him on his team, on his coaching staff. That's why he didn't hire Jack Del Rio.
All right, so number one is Jamar Chase. Number two, I think, might be Justin Jefferson.
I thought number one was Justin Jefferson.
Nah, number one is Jamar Chase.
Okay.
Who's the best receiver? He technically was better than Justin Jefferson. This is why we want to see him versus Chase. Doesn't want any smoke with Edwards-Helaire at all. Moss. Blocking. I mean, LSU had three good wide receivers, so it doesn't even matter. Like, all three of them really were good back then. All right, he's on Moss out here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Moss went undrafted, so.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think that's Justin Jefferson right there. Played Chase good there. Yeah, you could tell he's the number one corner because he's on Chase most of the time. Should be an easy play. Oh, wow. Burrow just shredded them on that one. Okay. All right. He did make a decent tackle on Moss, though. That might be like his best tackle that I have seen so far. That was a great tackle. Now, that shows me he is capable of laying some hits there because Moss is a bigger guy, right? But I like how he went low and kind of knocked him up into the air there. That's the most physical I think we've seen him so far. All right, he's on Moss again. So that's what you can do. But the thing is, Moss isn't like your typical – he's not like one of those 6'4" tight ends. I think Moss is only like 6 foot.
6'1".
Yeah, so he's not – it's not like Xavier Pitts where he's much taller. All right, here we go. Good. Make sure that he doesn't beat him deep. The other guy got beat deep, though. All right. So the other guy to keep your eye on, who a lot of Bengals fans want, actually in this game, is Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase is over here. Surtain is right here. See, that's why a lot of Bengals fans want Jamar Chase.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Ooh, do you want Jamar Chase or do you want Joe Burrow to have another knee injury again?
I mean, that's a valid question. I think that's what it really comes down to. Protecting Joe Burrow. I mean, yes, Jamar Chase sounds cool. It would be dope for him to have his receiver, but it also would be dope for him to have an adequate line that can block for him as well. That will keep him safe, especially coming off of a knee injury. Joey B wanted to smoke. See, that's physical.
Dang, bro, right. you gonna let the quarterback be more physical than you, Surtain? Dang.
All right. All right, he's watching Joey. All right.
I think we didn't seen enough, bro.
You didn't seen enough?
Yeah, I mean, it's the same things. Like he likes physicality, has good field awareness,
right?
Has disinterest in the game, but has good technique,
right? So, do you think is he worth a top 5 pick?
No, not at his position. Not for us. And not for us at our position and our division based on what we need.
Right.
Now, if our offensive line was sold up and we knew that we were having William Jackson III coming back, yes, I would get him at 5.
Are there some similarities though to him and William Jackson III?
No,
William Jackson isn't the guy that's really physical. Like when you describe William Jackson, you don't really think physical either.
But he doesn't play physical in terms of like he's this crazy run stuffer. Right. But when it comes to receivers, he's very physical.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's a difference between him and
he does not want that smoke at all. He does not want that smoke at all. And I mean, I can't blame him. I wouldn't want to tackle Clay Edwards-Helaire or anything like that either. But it's just
he's just a running back.
I just don't see how he was able to do this.
He's just a running back. He ain't God, bro.
Right. Yeah, so I think, like you said, I'm not seeing anything. It's a lot of the same, like you said. I'm not really seeing much of anything from him. That now he does get the respect that people don't throw on his side. I have seen some completions, not many. I think that his technique is great. I think that his IQ is good. I think that he gives up on plays sometimes if it's not directed towards him. See, look, it looks like
he's disinterested.
Yeah,
he's in the play.
Yeah, he's definitely disinterested. All right, here we go.
Let's see.
Okay. Let's see. I just want to see the rest of him against the scene because with this being Joe Burrow and these receivers, I just really want to see what he's doing here. So him on Chase, Jamar Chase, he's there.
The thing is, though, in all 3 of these games we watched, they barely throw to his side.
Right. And it's even at the point where they're putting Chase on different sides away from him. And I think it's because his technique is good.
They looking the other way every time. Like,
is it that they know the other corner at Alabama is weak? Like, is that why? See, the other corner, though, is a good tackler. See, now they got the stack over here. They're trying to run some confusion. Justin Jefferson makes the catch on him. Gets a first down. Yeah, there goes Jamar Chase. Like, he's not even respecting Moss. He looks straight at Joe Burrow. Ooh. Okay, 21.
If we take Jamar Chase and he don't work out, then what?
It just really depends on. It just really depends. I wouldn't say he wouldn't work. Now it depends on what your definition of workout is, right? If he's an average, like let's say Jamar Chase ends the next season with 700, receiving yards, 5 touchdowns, is that good? Like
No,
I would think
not at 5. Not at pick number 5.
And that's what I'm kind of trying to tell people is we already have T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd. So if those guys get 1,000 yards, what is really left over for Jamar Chase?
They want somebody with they want a blazer, a speed receiver. Man, listen, you saw what happened with John Ross. I was adamant and very vocal about John Ross at number 9. Dumbest pick we've ever made in the last 10 years. Because 1, he had 2 ACL surgeries. 2, if you look at his route running, it wasn't that great. He's just a speedster. Like the difference between John Ross and Tyreek Hill is you could tell Tyreek Hill put in the work on his routes. And that's the difference. So
one thing I want to ask you is, all right, so I guess the best comp to this situation, if we were to take someone like Jamar Chase at 5, you would be expecting something similar to what the Cowboys did this year, right? Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, CeeDee Lamb. I'm viewing Chase as CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb this last season ended, let me see what his stats were. He ended this season with 74 receptions, 935 yards, 5 touchdowns.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, Michael Gallup, I think, had about 800 yards. He had 843 and 5 touchdowns. Amari Cooper, 1,100 yards, 92 receptions, 5 touchdowns. Is that what we would expect? Like, is that okay for number 5? Like, is him having, maybe 900 yards? Is that okay?
I mean, that's cool, but
so anything short of, he has like 700. Let's just say 704 touchdowns. Is that worthy or not?
No.
Oh,
you want to know why?
Why?
Because look at what happened to Dak. They were playing with their backup too.
Right.
Their offensive line is 10 times better than ours.
Ooh, he got beat on that one. That was Chase right there. You see that?
My thing is here.
Check this one out. Jamar Chase on him.
Even though this
catches it, hits him there.
This draft is not the greatest for edge rushers or D linemen, but I don't think receiver is going to be our answer at 5.
The other thing is this draft does have, it seems like it's a deep class when it comes to the receiver position, Justin Jefferson. So let's just put it at this point, right? Since we're watching this game, we're watching these guys go against each other. At 5, are you just take the whole offensive line thing out of it? Say you only had 2 choices. Are you taking Jamar Chase or are you taking Surtain?
Taking Surtain.
Why would you take Surtain over Jamar Chase? Not that I disagree with you. I'm just
I'm trying to get perspective. Me personally, based on his technique. Now he might be checked out of Alabama and just ready for the big leagues. Like when you have a father that's been at that height, you trying to get to that height. So if you know you're good enough and whatnot, from what I can see, his field awareness, his technique, and whatnot, the 2 major things you need as a corner in the NFL, especially as a rookie, are going to be the best things that he has going for him. And when you have that as a corner in the NFL, you could do a lot. I mean, you could get set on an island. We could play a lot of single high and whatnot, and we can play a lot of different, disguised coverages and whatnot. But now with Jamar Chase, I got a bad taste in my mouth about receivers right now, especially with this team. Now, Jamar Chase is a good talent, but is he a great talent? At 5, I don't know if he's that. I haven't seen enough of him. I will go back and look for him, but for me personally,
we're gonna watch him on here. We're gonna watch him on here. That might have to be that might have to be the next cut to tape on we do. We might have to take a look at him to see if he's worthy of top 5, like you said.
Like now, if we talking Pitts or Surtain, I'm taking Pitts.
Right.
But Jamar Chase, no. No.
Right.
Not at 5. Not at 5. If we was like 10 or 12, like the difference is like, okay, let's just go like this. Compare him coming out, Jamar Chase to AJ Green coming out.
That's what you have to do. That's what I generally do. Like a lot of people, I don't know what their strategy is for that. When I watch film or if I watch highlight tapes, I don't compare it to everyone in that class. I compare it to some of the greatest receivers that I've seen before in terms of their film. Like Coach is saying, AJ Green. When I was looking at AJ Green before the AJ Green barometer was there for me, I think shortly before that it was like Calvin Johnson. It was like Megatron. And I remember when I saw AJ Green, I was like, I haven't seen a tape like this since Megatron. So I think, like you're saying, that's what you judge the barometer off of, is like, how does Jamar Chase compare to like a AJ Green or something when they were in college, not in the league, when they were in college. Or Odell Beckham Jr., like his highlight tape. Like, what is you compare it to those guys? Like guys that kind of stuck out to me were like Des Bryant when I watched him at Oklahoma State.
Justin Blackmon, like I don't see any of those from Jamar Chase. Now Justin Jefferson, he jumped out on the tape on me. Jamar Chase didn't. And I don't know, maybe it's because they were both there at the same time, So now if I look at his 2020 tape, let me see it. But
see, this is the thing with Jamar Chase. Chase didn't play in 2020. He opted out. So
opted out.
Jamar Chase.
So he been out a year.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Justin Jefferson really wasn't that guy like that at LSU. Like he had that playoff game where he got off. But the guy the whole year, that season for LSU, was Jamar Chase. Like he had like 23 touchdowns and stuff like that. So he was considered.
That matters to me though, because when you playing in games like that, you high pointing the ball, you beating coverage, getting separation, and high pressure moments. Like I'm not saying Jamar Chase isn't that, but I'm saying Justin Jefferson. I saw him at LSU in that one game. Then I went back and looked. And I looked at his ability to high point the ball, his ability to catch the ball, and that's what stuck out to me. And now I see him in the league. He didn't develop his whole route tree, the whole thing. He can run every route. So it wasn't just the athletic ability. It's the stuff you can't teach. Like you can't teach somebody how to high point the ball. You can't teach somebody how to adjust to catches. Just like Pitts when we was watching him against Surtain. You can't teach that. And I don't see that from Jamar Chase. That's just me. You know what I'm saying?
See, I haven't, like, outside of that game that we just watched, I haven't watched him all like that. Like I can't right now say that for Jamar Chase. I definitely want to have one where we jump on here and look at his tape.
For sure.
And stuff like that. I remember him, but like you said, I haven't gone in depth with him yet. And generally that's what I like to do, is I kind of like to just turn on the film and see what it is. Like even with Surtain Jr., right? I had heard all kind of things about him. And then I think really what it comes down to is I just have to see it for myself in terms of Surtain, right? Like they can tell me he's top 5, and even with Jamar Chase, they can tell me that. But until I cut the film on, and that's the whole point of this segment, cut the tape on. Until I cut the tape on, I can't tell you anything about him. So like the verdict, the jury is still out on Jamar Chase. It's still out on Devonta Smith. Surtain, I feel like we have a good idea of who he is now. We know that his technique is good. There's another corner that's up near the top of the class too. I kind of want to take a look at him too. But we kind of generally get an idea of these guys as we come along and look at them. And I'm not saying that Jamar Chase is going to be that guy. Like we might turn his tape on and we're like, he's not physical either, or he's not doing this or that. I only know a couple of things about Pitts just because I've seen him jump off of the film.
Yeah, but see, look, that's what I'm saying. We watched like what 3 minutes of his tape. Me when we were on the phone, and he jumped off the screen immediately at me. I'm like, whoa, hold up. Like immediately, I'm like, yeah, this the guy right here.
Right. But yeah. But I will say there's somebody in the comments, Jocko, was saying like Surtain is living off his dad's name. I don't think so. I think his dad has taught him a lot of proper technique. Like sometimes you get guys where they are just living off of their dad's name. And I'm not trying to be mean or demean anybody, but I think about Barry Sanders' son. I think about Walter Payton's son. You know, those were guys that kind of were more so overrated because of the name. I can say definitively from watching this film, he knows what he's doing. Like his father has clearly taught him the technique. I'm not going to say that he's going to be his father, but he does have excellent technique from what I saw. There's a reason why teams aren't going to that side. And I think you really started to see that with Dion and Charles Woodson, where teams just wouldn't go to a particular side. Nnamdi Asomugha, that's another guy that comes to mind. You know, Jalen Ramsey, they still throw towards Jalen Ramsey, but that's like the ultimate sign of respect. So I don't think that he's just living off his dad's name. I think that he definitely has
he can play.
He can play. He's just not physical. Like, right. and that's the only thing that worries me is in a division like the AFC North, you have to be physical. Like you have to come up and try to hit Nick Chubb in the mouth. You got to come up and hit Gus Edwards in the mouth. You got to come up and hit J.K. Dobbins in the mouth. Like that's just how we get down. And I didn't see that. And so, you know, I think if he goes to a more finesse division, and I'm not trying to talk down on any other division or anything like that, but if he goes somewhere like the AFC East or something like that, yeah, he's probably going to be good. Like they don't really, not to say that they don't really take off.
He ain't even got to go to the AFC East. Let's just say he go to, let's say he go to the Cowboys. That'd be a good pick for them.
Go to the Cowboys.
Yeah, like that'd be a good pick for them.
He's going to be a solid corner. He's going to have. Now the other thing I didn't see, interceptions. That like out of three videos that we watched, no interceptions. But the thing is, they weren't throwing to his side. So sometimes you can't always count interceptions as the barometer because some guys won't go to your side. Like they don't throw, so they're not going to get those opportunities like other guys in terms of interceptions. But we didn't see one interception. Like out of three games, we didn't see one interception. So that's the only other thing that I'd say. But interceptions don't make everything, but you like to see that as well. You just like to see that he could make a play like that. Like in the instance of the Xavier Pitts play, right? That's an opportunity where you want to kind of see him try to get an interception. Like we didn't even see dropped interception. So, but I think the kid is good. You know, like we said, we talked about the weaknesses. Is he the pick at 5? I don't think so. Like the reason why is because of the fit. You know, maybe he's a fit for someone like the Eagles or something like that might be right behind us. I could see them doing something like that if they need a corner. I don't know the Eagles. I'm just saying. But, you know, I think at number 5, I could see us moving back maybe to like 8 and taking him, but not at 5. Surtain. And it depends on if we keep William Jackson III or not. That's another.
What's the current draft order?
Current draft order right now, I'll get it pulled up. But obviously, it's the Jaguars at number 1. It's the Jets at number 2. We got Miami at number 3. Atlanta Falcons at number 4. The Bengals at number 5.
Falcons might take them.
They could, but I wonder like what their quarterback situation is like. They could possibly take them, but I don't know. I don't know what their situation is and what their board would be like. Philadelphia, Detroit. I feel like Detroit just took one last year. You got Carolina there.
Yeah, Detroit just took Okuda.
Right. So you got Carolina, you got Denver, you got Dallas. You know, I don't think he makes it past Dallas, like you said. I think Dallas might be a good spot for him.
And they might trade up too. They might try to trade up and get him.
Facts. The other thing is, I've kind of heard that the Bengals are looking for guys that can get interceptions. He didn't seem like one of those guys, but
nah. But you never know until you're on the field. You know what I mean? Because the NFL, they're gonna throw you away.
Yeah, fact.
You know what I'm saying? They throw the Richard Sherman side, they throw the Reeves side, so they're gonna throw to your side.
Right. But appreciate you guys for watching. We're probably gonna do another one later. We might have to throw on some linebackers after that one because it was no physical contact.
Right.
Breakdown. We appreciate you guys for rocking with us. Let us know in the comments who you would want to see next. I think I saw some Micah Parsons, so maybe we go with Micah Parsons. Maybe we go to Jamar Chase. It doesn't matter. We'll come back with these.
Yeah, we can go to Micah Parsons. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, I know you want to see Micah Parsons, so we're gonna do some Micah Parsons next on the next Cut the Tape On. So please be sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video, hit the notification bell because when you do that, you are notified when we go live. So stay tuned for more of this segment. And Coach, was there anything that you wanted to say before we get out of here?
Just check out my Twitch channel at Delta Kilo 1. Just go type it right in the search bar. Either you can type in Delta Kilo 1 in the Google search or in Twitch search, and you'll find me. And you can also find me on YouTube at Delta Kilo 1-1. And I always have gaming things going on, so check me out, man.
Yeah, definitely be sure to check them out for sure. I think
see,
I was on a string with King Not King when we all were on there. So definitely be sure. You never know, I might be on there with them on Warzone. So be sure to check us out. But this has been Cut the Tape On. We are out.